I came to New Life because I've been an addict for, I don't know, maybe 7 years now. And I finally hit my bottom and just decided that I needed a change. And it's kind of cliche, but just basically a new life, a new way to live, because I couldn't live the way I was living anymore, but I also couldn't figure out a different way to live. When I was using, what kept me using was using. Um, just purest form of an addict. You become addicted to the substance, and then you feel guilty about doing the substance, and then so you continue to do the substance. And also, I was majorly depressed for a long time, sort of without realizing it, but that's something I've learned here. And it was just a horrible life. I mean, every day was a battle to either try to not give in to my addictions or just giving in so fully that I just destroyed everything around me, family, friends, jobs. When I was in school, I was also using heroin. And I was able to hold it together for a while. You can fake it for a little while, but then everything went downhill. I used heroin for, I guess, a year and a half, but I've been doing, I was what they call a bucket head. I just take whatever comes along. So I quit using heroin in 2008 after rehab and sort of replaced it with alcohol. Drugs, they pretty much defined my life for a long time. They were my life. It started out being, I felt like it made me more interesting and that it was kind of my thing. I did drugs and I could handle it and whatever. And then more and more through getting in trouble with the law and getting in trouble with my family and all that kind of stuff, it just has really defined my life. And that's why it's difficult to change, because my identity was also tied up into the addiction. So coming here, it's really finding myself again, what I like to do, who I am. The community at New Life is it's really, really supportive. There's people from all different walks of life, from just here for depression, or just different age ranges, different life philosophies, and so it's very it's interesting living here. You get a lot of different input from different walks of life.
Would you say this treatment has worked for you?
The proof is in the pudding, I guess. But I really feel like I've changed since I've been here, and it happened pretty quickly. Once I understood mindfulness and how to enact it, and I know a lot more changes will come, but I just feel like I've found a new path. Instead of trying to change the old path and make it better, I just got a new one. I would advise other addicts to think about what they want, because if somebody forces you to go to a rehab, or they see a video and it looks nice because it's in Thailand, you got to think about what's going to work for you. Because for a lot of people it is the 12 steps and that kind of thing, but just look inside you and try to see through your addiction, see if you're ready to get better. And when you're ready, do something about it, because it's better on the other side. New Life is it's a place to come and learn about yourself and to grow yourself. There's people here to support you, but nothing's forced upon you. So when you're ready, come and do it, because you'll be able to find yourself again and grow from wherever you are. I mean, I was at the bottom of the barrel. I couldn't get out of bed, and then just in a short amount of time, it's gotten better. My family's been a huge support, which is really lucky because when I was at the bottom, I couldn't have pulled out without the support of my family. Mindfulness has been huge in my recovery because it finally made me step back and look at myself and examine myself and accept that I'm responsible for what happened, you know, and but also being responsible also comes the power to change. And so it empowered me to just accept that I have control of my life and I can change it if I want to. Um, I I'm relatively lucky that I'm not dead or brain dead, but I I don't regret really anything that I've done because it brought me here. You know, it brought me to who I am today and what I'm going to become. And so I just accept it, the good and the bad.